Don't let this innocent face fool you, because she might look like a model, but once the bell rings, Dakota Ditcheva shows her true colors.
The club and a right hand.
Is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee.
Dakota, the dangerous Ditcheva, has made a name for herself by being the baddest woman on earth. She is dominant, brutal, and lightning fast. And today we will show you the times when Dakota almost ended someone's career.
Oh, nasty combination. And the body work, and that'll do it. Dakota Ditcheva.
This is Fighting Hub, and let's dive in. The first opponent who thought that Dakota is just famous for her looks is Malin Hermansen. She was no easy fighter, as with 5 wins in her professional, she had some bold claims before the fight.
She's the poster girl. I don't have any pressure. She's undefeated, but she's not unbeatable.
But Dakota was about to shatter every bit of that ego before the first round was even over. The atmosphere inside that arena was electric, and Malin was eating it all up. She threw her signature kiss to the camera and played to the crowd like the result was already decided. Dakota locked onto Malin and started suffocating her with that relentless pressure. Malin resisted and fought back, trying to break free. But that was the thing about Dakota. Once she had you pinned down, there was only one way it was going to end. With just 8 seconds left on the clock, Dakota locked in the rear naked choke, and that was all she wrote. But Catherine forgot to take notes from this fight. November the 25th, 2022, Dakota stepped into the cage with Catherine Corriginis during the PFL. 6 wins in the bag for Dakota, and Catherine riding a 3-fight winning streak. But Catherine walked in thinking she was untouchable, that nobody in that cage could touch her. Then she met Dakota Ditcheva and found out very quickly how wrong she was. Dakota did not rush into this one. She took her time in the opening exchanges, checking Catherine's defense and figuring out exactly what she was working with. And once she had seen enough, she went all out.
Dakota will definitely find it.
Gina steps in behind her right hand there. Not AFL debut, featured a lot of clinch work so far, all out from distance. Right hand. Her brother, an accomplished kickboxer himself, in her camp to Coconut Creek, American Top.
And try to set up knees to the body and shots up.
Let's start at that takedown and put this fight on the ground.
Hammer.
For an arm lock attempt, and Dakota did a good job of getting that.
Or hammer fist from the top. Ditcheva steps out, goes to work on the legs.
Very good kick.
Eat it out, eat it out!
Roundhouse kicks.
Take a look inside the red. Pummel in.
Yeah, great job with the
For a brief moment, Catherine managed to take control, and it looked like she might actually be making a fight of it. But Dakota broke free almost instantly and went straight for the kill. Dakota drove savage knee strikes straight into Catherine's ribs and then unleashed a crushing left hand that scrambled her senses completely. And then the left hook landed on the jaw and shut everything off. Then came Patricia Borges, the 3rd victim on the list. The Brazilian looked tough on paper and came in ready for a war. But nobody stands the Brits' onslaught for long, and Borges was about to find that out firsthand.
Dakota Ditcheva, representing Manchester.
Nice thing, trying to close the distance early.
And Borges,
Possible to get advice, that's why they're flying in a...
this is every challenge that Dakota faces now is going to be someone.
The pro fighters, her mum was a world champion, I believe. She's got a very similar style, and when you see them together, of Ditcheva as well, is that...
It's going to keep Dakota on her toes and honest.
Yeah.
You threaten for these.
She has one of the most perfect role models. Oh, he like that left leg.
For such a...
Now they're going to be tough, and they're going to be building this beast that we see in front of us.
She finds the...
Patricia fought till the very end, locking her legs, refusing to give Dakota any space, clinging on with everything she had. But nobody holds Dakota Ditcheva down for long.
punishment.
Oh,
Huge shot.
Yeah, the referee's... Oh my goodness, this could be it.
She needs to do something here.
Dakota
We go.
Ditcheva with the finish yet again.
And has
Within 4 minutes, Dakota was raining elbows down on Boris, and the referee had absolutely no choice but to step in before Patricia's face took any more damage. But this wasn't enough. April 4th, 2024, Dakota stepped into the cage with Lisa Malden, and Lisa had plenty to say before the first bell ever rang. Dakota does not take kindly to that kind of talk. She turned this fight into a first-round demolition and made it look completely effortless. After a devastating 1-2 combination, Dakota immediately turned up the pressure and backed Lisa straight into the cage with nowhere left to go. Lisa managed to get back up, but Dakota was right there waiting for her. She drove her head straight into Lisa's face with such force that she left the imprint of her braids on Lisa's cheeks.
Yeah,
She's the one initiating the grappling on the bench.
both long for this weight class.
I like how Malden's over her legs. She's keeping that space.
Grace is a great.
Oh, there we go. She's smart.
Steps across with the throw.
They both were doing a great job with the finish in the beginning. She almost had the slip on Ditcheva.
Good push. Right hand there from Dakota.
Rips to the body by Ditcheva. Right back. Oh, big knee. She's in trouble.
That's the end.
She's in big trouble.
No way with this woman. Another knee to the midsection. Left hand. Stand back up. All to the braces. More body shots. This one.
After a series of bone-shattering body shots, Dakota started pounding Lisa's head with the hammer punches, and the referee had seen more than enough. The fight was stopped right there. Dakota adds another one-round victory to her record and takes her streak to 11-0. But what about Dakota's first professional fight? Well, that was against Jenny Line. Jenny Line is a professional MMA fighter with 9 amateur fights. But when they first met in the ring, Jenny became the first fighter to witness Dakota's dominance.
Dang, let's go. Expect some quiet.
Nice at that. Picking their moment.
Head kick. Oh, she's wobbled her.
Dakota plays with Jenny like a kid, using only her legs for offense.
Just stuck with us.
Blinking quite a fair bit. I'm not sure if she got clipped in.
Just sticking with us.
Very comfortable.
Switches back.
Jab.
Oh,
bother.
she was done, but she did great to get back there.
I can see a knee. Oh, you heard that.
And sweep from here.
Oh, what an elbow. And again.
Back down now.
And
The
again.
elbow's going in here. Oh,
I think she's cut her nose, look.
Jenny's managed to grab half guard.
He loves them elbows, Dakota.
Yeah, like I say, the Thai background. She'll be used to throwing elbows. She's wound up. It's a long 3 minutes.
Oh, spinning elbow.
Oh, wow. Oh, knee. She drops.
It's a masterclass.
And that was Dakota's quickest knockout in her professional career. Then came Gina Bishop, one of the most one-sided performances of Dakota's entire career. She gave Gina absolutely nothing to work with from the first second to the last, and finished her in the very first round without breaking a sweat.
With Dakota Ditcheva, because that is her
benefit is for Jenna Bishop, and
She dropped back, gave up a little ground, and then
Jenna Bishop can rush in.
double. Jenna punched her way into that deep double leg.
Happens when she gets put on her back, and this is where
between the legs of Jenna Bishop and
For the first 3 minutes, Dakota barely broke a sweat, and then she got bored and decided it was time to end it.
Beautiful knee.
Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. About does it. First round finish, and Dakota
With a quick knee to the jaw, Dakota sends Gina to the ground and then finishes her once and for all once she recovers. Dakota makes it 13-0 in her professional career, and she is yet to be defeated. But Izam had to face even a worse nightmare. Dakota's second professional MMA fight was against Carrie Isom at Celtic Gladiator 30. Carrie was stepping into her professional debut that night. Unfortunately for her, she was walking straight into the wrong cage on the wrong night against completely the wrong opponent. Carrie tried to close the distance and make it physical, but Dakota kept her honest with those long, devastating kicks every single time she tried to get close.
wasting no time, but perhaps Carrie thinks she's Dakota's last amateur match, and you. So these two young ladies know time.
Yeah, I think it's the sole of Dakota's foot. Several times. Dakota, that one straight through the middle, and already marking up her opponent's face.
Big knee, the knees, the elbows. This young lady, first round rear naked choke for Dakota. Just oh, around the face. And this is the thing. And another! And a knee! Straight. And another elbow! And another!
A brutal elbow followed by a knee burst. Carrie's head wide open, and the moment Dakota smelled blood, she went straight in for the kill.
Down the middle to the... She's angry now because she needs... Oh, big knee! And another!
Middle.
And everyone, oh, big knee, and another! Back. Another knee.
Soon after, Carrie faces a barrage of punches and the ref has to step in to stop the fight. Dakota wins the match in just one round, but her next victim forgot to watch this video, so she was badly punished as well. Fight 12. Australia's Chelsea Hackett standing across from the undefeated champion. 16 wins and 4 losses on her record, and enough credentials to make this look like a genuine test on paper. But Chelsea made the same mistake that everyone before her had made. She looked across at Dakota Ditcheva and thought it was going to be an easy night.
Dakota has been on my list.
Following a wall of punches, the referee stops the fight, and Dakota bags yet another first-round victory with ease. Cornelia Holm, a Swedish fighter who earned her place in the 2023 Women's PFL semifinals and meant every bit of it. She was not just another name on Dakota's record. She was a real test, and she proved it by doing something that almost nobody had managed to do against Dakota Ditcheva. She survived all 3 rounds.
Cornelia Holm, strong.
Long limbs for this weight class as well, and she utilized them so well with that jab, but this is a good takedown for her.
Experience inside of our smart cage or anywhere.
It's like she's got 2 hands on 1 wrist here. She's trying to break this grip of Cornelia.
She's really, truly dangerous.
No, and that's a great point.
All having to work, sapping the gas tank. It's a brilliant strategy.
And then Cornelia drove her head right into Dakota's face and used every bit of her body weight to grind her down against the cage and cut off her air completely.
And look, Dakota Ditcheva has been confident for good reason.
To relax in these moments, it's unfamiliar to
him. Really push her, and now there's the knees.
Oh.
The knees coming up the center.
It's from Ditcheva.
Throwing those knees because you gets a hold of the leg though. Cornelia Holm, nice crossface that whole time from Dakota Ditcheva, who now goes back to work with some knees. Holm offers a few.
For it to be so long and rangy in the weight class, you can just tell the conditioning of Ditcheva. I mean, you can see the physicality on it, but you've got to think the hours that Ditcheva spent doing this. Oh, she caught the leg.
Be a stalemate on the cage for an entire both corners. And there is the stand-up.
Nice.
Holm tries to go right and pull left hand there by Ditcheva.
Oh.
The moment Dakota got free, she went straight on the attack. No hesitation, no reset. And now it was Holm on the receiving end, feeling the full weight of what the British warrior brought to that cage.
Thanks again. This is your reward. Back on the...
It's tight.
It's very tight. Can she get the grip and elevate her right elbow? Get the ankle.
Ditcheva's moving constantly, switching itself.
Holm's waiting. Landed. Good leg kick from Ditcheva, but yes. Both of these women showing a little fatigue. Oh, there's a head kick. Good bounce. Good jab. And another. Oh, and for Marta Valishek.
A quick kick exposed Holm's liver, and Dakota was on it immediately. A devastating left followed by a brutal right hook sent Cornelia crashing to the ground. She never recovered from it, but Dakota's next opponent surely didn't pay attention to her brutal nature. The 2024 Women's PFL Championship. Taila Santos was standing across from Dakota, a Brazilian fighter with 10 knockouts in 22 fights and every reason to walk in with confidence. The power was real, the experience was real, and the finishing rate spoke for itself. But Dakota had absolutely no interest in any of that. She had her own plans for how this night was going to end.
So far in the early goings here in the first round, and there she goes again. Santos had
The feints. That was a nice right hand. Holy cow.
There's a frame with the hand. Santos is trying to get that body lock. She's got double underhooks, but can she keep a hold of it? Dakota trying to use that knee to get some space between the hips. As soon as Santos closes those hips down, the outside reaps start, and she's excellent with that technique. Santos is biting on that jab feint. She needs to be careful, that left hook's coming around the side.
now has an opportunity with these double underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
Nice job by Ditcheva to turn it around on her. Twisting body lock. Put Santos on the bottom.
Training with all those larger women.
He's going to become bruised and swollen. Nice takedown.
Immediately back to the feet. Dakota Ditcheva not capitulating on that takedown.
Santos with the high guard.
Big knee.
And Dakota keeps switching. I think she's going to go with a knee to the body off that switch if Santos moves forward.
Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Ditcheva.
Beautiful right hand.
$170 swag bundle for free. Stock about everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
Two big knees up the middle. Trying to frame out, keep Santos off of her. And then the plum and the knees come.
If you look like a wounded animal against the fence, she's going to...
Stock about everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Man, what a knee to the body that was.
For a brief second, Dakota found herself in a bit of trouble as Taila grabbed on and tried to make it ugly. But she broke free almost immediately and went straight back on the offense like nothing had happened.
Beautiful jab to the body, my God.
Be more favorable to you. She punishes, pushes you back out to where she wants you. There's that.
She steps and has a little look.
Dakota used every inch of that long leg reach to make sure Taila never got a single clean opportunity to counterattack.
She sneaks out of the side.
Nice elbow inside. That elbow caught her right in the nose.
Both stances. Oh, that's the knee in the midsection, but Taila Santos pulls Dakota Ditcheva into the smart cage barrier.
With just 30 seconds left on the clock, a sudden left hand landed flush on the liver and caught Taila completely off guard. A couple of punches to the ribs followed, and that was all it took. The referee had no other choice but to intervene, which led to a stoppage. And once it was over, Dakota made sure Taila did not forget a single word she had said before the fight. She mocked her right there in the cage in front of everybody and let the whole world watch.
They've been talking and she's been saying she's just a Barbie, she should be a model. Well, a model just beat your ass in round 2, so shut up.
But Dakota's most recent victim is Denise Kielholtz. A woman nicknamed as Miss Dynamite has a career that demands respect, and she was supposed to be the one to stop Dakota's career. But it didn't go as planned for her.
Tournament find holes in guards that taller fighters don't anticipate.
Trying to take away the base every time Dakota steps into.
Nice body kick. Yeah, wasn't it?
Dan Hardy, Sean O'Connell, Kate.
There's a good straight left. There's the front kick. Dakota.
90 seconds left in round 1.
Tries to hide. In a smile from Dakota as well. She's enjoying herself in there.
Good distance management from Dakota. Drag kick from Dakota Ditcheva and a right hand landing.
The bell rings for the first round. Right at the moment, Dakota was about to let everything loose.
As the round comes to a close, a big Magomedov and Archie Colgan. Big body kick from Ditcheva, and that one hurt. Now Ditcheva smelling blood. Kielholtz and a right.
Looking for that knee finish.
Tries for the head. She's got it.
She's clinging onto that control of the head of Dakota.
There on the ground.
Oh, that's a good jab.
The jab really got
A competitive fight where our opponent's not just...
they got Denise Keelholtz blinking.
She looks strong in this position. Oh, and now she's in the top position.
Left hook, snuck.
Round 2 was not going well for Denise at all. Dakota was throwing punches from every direction without any sign of slowing down, and every time she managed to back Denise into a corner, she followed it up with those devastating knees that drained whatever energy Denise had left in her body.
She's moving.
The right got through and Keelholtz in trouble. Front kick to the face.
Yeah, these are good short-range elbows. Right in front of us in...
Dakota Ditcheva gives her a little pat.
Her rattle there in this round. Tries with that stomping front kick. The body's got to be feeling softened by now, right? Bone to the cranium.
Wrapped around the neck.
Oh, spinning elbow. Denise is taking those headshots. That was
right to the...
She's doing a good job of...
Especially when the...
And you know for sure that Dakota's not going to be happy if this one goes the distance.
Slowing at the pace. Stomp kick misses just barely. Here's a good clinch. Oh, and an inside elbow.
That one looked like it shook Keelholtz. She's taking a moment to gather herself.
This fight was brutal from start to finish. Both fighters gave absolutely everything they had, but Dakota was simply on another level, and there was no arguing with that.
I went to the game this, man. Honestly, the game was...
Exchange of jab.
Impressive.
Another head kick attempted there from Dakota Ditcheva. Final bell.
After 3 grueling rounds, Dakota walks away with her unbeaten streak still completely intact and bags her 16th career win.